Hello, Patriots. I just wanted to give you a couple of updates that I've seen coming across my desk today about the assassination attempt on President Trump 15 days ago. You might be thinking, we would already know what's happened by now, right? Well, you might be a little bit surprised. But before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that during the ramp up to the 2024 election, the Rogue Dermatologist and the Patriot Dad channel are collaborating to bring you another great deal. In remembrance of the attempt on Trump's life, if you follow the link to trumpmug24.com, it'll take you straight here. Scroll down, add it to your cart, go to checkout, enter the code PDMUG, and you'll save 20%. Take advantage of this offer while it's still available. Now, back to the video. So please make sure you support the channel in any way that you can afford to do so. Whether it's taking advantage of that great offer, coming to the Discord and joining the discussion with the community, or using our promo code when ordering from Coffee Brand Coffee. So what do you think the updates are? We don't know a whole lot, but the FBI director, Christopher Wray, has finally admitted that Trump's ear was struck by a bullet. Now, that's something that you and I probably knew the day it happened, because we watched it. And then we saw many videos in the following days that showed it happen in great detail, as well as pictures of the bullet and many, many other things. Now, something else you might wonder is, how did this security lapse? Well, we've heard that the Secret Service blamed local PD for not covering the building. Then we heard from, at the time, Director Cheatle say that, oh no, the buck stops with me, but I'm not going to resign. Then, after a really, really bad hearing, she decided to resign. It still doesn't explain the lapses in security and the lack of communication and coordination between the agencies on the ground. That is until we see the clips from today. We see here Tenet Media has posted that local SWAT members are speaking out and saying that they were supposed to get a face-to-face briefing with the Secret Service snipers, but that never happened. How is it that the local PD never had a face-to-face with the Secret Service? That seems kind of crazy, doesn't it? Like, maybe they might want to get together and talk and coordinate and make sure they're on the same radio frequencies, or at least designate somebody to be on the correct radio frequency so they can relay information. Maybe share information about suspicious people that we're seeing on and around the grounds. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Leave a comment. But then you see here that Beaver County SWAT members reveals that the Secret Service failed to meet with the on-the-ground SWAT team prior to the assassination attempt on Trump. Like, at all that day? It wasn't until after the attempt on his life that they decided to, I don't know, maybe introduce themselves, be like, hey, you know what? Good to meet you. We're the Secret Service. We'll be, coordinating. So apparently that never happened, which is highly suspicious all by itself. Now, I've seen unverified videos of what is apparently crooks. Look, I'm not going to put those up until they get verified. It allegedly shows him walking with law enforcement and a bunch of other shady things. I've seen other ideas where they think there's a second shooter on a water tower or a second shooter in a window. And until the new media, like Tenet Media and others, do the real digging and find us the answers, we'll probably never know, because the mainstream media is not doing that job. Their job is, and probably always has been, government propaganda. I have a short that you can watch yourself about the dangers of fake news and how it makes fake history. Really kind of makes you question a lot of the things that we were taught growing up. And how accurate are they? Because you can't not believe a story they tell you one day and then be like, you know what? That thing they told me before, that was probably true. That it doesn't work that way anymore. Once you see the lies, it's very hard to unsee them. Do you ever trust somebody in a relationship after they lie to you? No. So why would you trust the media ever? Once they were caught lying the first time about Trump or about anybody else or anything else, why would we ever trust them again? Trust is funny like that, isn't it? Now today I'm also seeing a bunch of things on X where, like Gerald A, thank you Crowder Mug Club, points here is, wow, Google is evil. Well, it's not just Google, guys, it's search in general. But here they show that attempted assassination of Donald, of Trump, is not returning auto-filled answers. Interesting. So I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this so you can see it. So let me get that pulled up. So you can see here, Google, assassination attempt T. Returns Truman, today BBC, today 2024, Teddy Roosevelt this week. Well, let's add a couple more letters, shall we? R, narrows it down. Still doesn't give us the results. U, okay, now we have Truman for sure. M, yep, what about P? No, doesn't show up as autofill. Okay, let's go. You know what? Maybe it's just Google, guys. Bing is my search engine of choice, right? I know there's a lot of you out there Probably not, but you can see here on Bing, assassination attempt of Tucker Carlson, the Queen, Teddy Roosevelt, Theodore Roosevelt, the Pope, Tito. Okay, let's start filling in a few more letters here. Let's see, Trumpism. That's a weird autofill there, but okay. Well, we finally got with M now the second result recommendation down, but it's a wiki page. We'll go back to that in a second. See here, DuckDuckGo is supposed to be very privacy focused, doesn't track you, way more reliable, right? Well, how are those autofill results doing? Add another couple letters. Oh, here we are at M. Still no recommendation, guys. So the best, turns out Bing at least gives you something, but you know what? Let's get it pulled up, huh? So finally, we have a result. The second auto result, but it took typing all the way to M. Guys, do not think for a second that when you're filling out a search on the internet that you're going to get accurate results. And you probably won't get accurate results on page 1, maybe not even page 2. Google sells ads for most of its first page. So I don't know if you've noticed, but you get sponsored results ahead of all the non-sponsored results. It's just the way it is, guys. They're an ad company. So is Bing. They have their own wing of advertising. Guys, the mainstream media and these search and tech companies are not your friend when it comes to trying to find the truth. The only place I've seen now that gives you more accurate information and actually fact checks itself in near real time is X. It's just the way it is. You want to see things when they happen, as they happen, go to X. And what do I mean by that? Look, 8 minutes ago, Erdogan is threatening to invade Israel. Guys, you don't see that anywhere else, do you? Let's see. Let's see Breitbart. Anything? Nope. Nope, nothing on the front page. You think that'd be front page, wouldn't you? Trending. Let's look up no return searching for Erdogan. How about Israel? Cybersecurity startup. There's a war link at the bottom. Israel strikes Lebanon. Israel Hezbollah war. Airstrike on a school. Let's look at MSNBC real quick. Hezbollah launched rocket that killed people in Israel. And that's it. No mention of, Turkey potentially invading Israel. You think that'd be important? Guys, I'm just saying, do your own research. Don't just follow what the mainstream media tells you. Don't just follow what search tells you, because we're all being lied to. Do your homework, get around other people who are willing to do their homework. And you know what? Follow up on those community notes when they show up on posts that you've made on X. Sometimes you learn something. Sometimes you might have to admit that you were wrong, but you know what? That's okay. There's really nothing wrong with that. So I would just encourage everybody to just take a step back and stop falling for the propaganda that we're being force-fed every day, all day. It's not good for us, it's not good for the country, and it's not good for the world. So thank you to those of you that made it to the end of the video. I greatly appreciate your support. If you want to support the channel in other ways, you can join the conversation on the Discord. You can subscribe on the Subscribe Star to get more exclusive access on the Discord, as well as having weekly discussions with myself and other community members, and having editorial input on future videos. You can take advantage of the 2 current offers between the Rogue Dermatologist and the Patriot Dad channels. You can also use the promo codes when you purchase Coffee Brand Coffee. I love their coffee. Order number 1 or number 2, drink it black, no cream, no sugar. So take advantage of any of those things and support our channel. And at the very least, please like the video and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. Every little bit helps in these times when they're not really for us, they're against us. So try and do your part and help out channels like mine and others that are still trying to bring you a little bit of open discussion. If you have a recommendation for a future video or topic on the channel, please make sure you leave in a comment below, as a majority of the reaction content on this channel comes from viewer recommendations from people just like you in the audience. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves. God bless. And bye for now. Go ahead and check out one of the links on the screen now to either subscribe to the channel and see the rest of the videos of the channel, or one of the carefully selected videos that you may wish to see that YouTube has used its algorithm to select for you.